Imagine losing not just your title and public standing, but also being forced to relinquish priceless pieces of history. That's the reality Prince Andrew is facing after being ousted from his Royal Lodge residence. But the story is even more intriguing than it seems, because it involves far more than just moving furniture. In a stunning move that echoes through centuries of royal tradition, King Charles stripped Prince Andrew of his royal titles. This decision, largely unprecedented in recent history, has significant ramifications, not just for Andrew's position in the line of succession, but also for his living arrangements. He's been instructed to vacate Royal Lodge, his Windsor mansion, where he resided with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Now, the former Duke of York is preparing to relocate to a private residence on the Sandringham estate. But here's where it gets controversial. According to the Times, a substantial collection of items won't be making the trip with him. We're talking about historical artworks, priceless artifacts, and other treasures from his former home. These items are slated to be returned to the Royal Collection Trust, a vast and incredibly important assembly of art held in trust by the king for the nation and his successors. Think of it as a national treasure chest, managed by the crown. Among these items, one stands out for its particularly memorable and slightly embarrassing history, an ancient sword linked to a rather tall tale. Remember the story from 2016 about Princess Beatrice accidentally slicing Ed Sheeran's face while playfully knighting James Blunt at a party? The story went that Beatrice, wielding the sword, pretended to bestow a knighthood upon Blunt before he actually received one. In the process, she supposedly nicked Sheeran, who was standing nearby. But this is the part most people miss, because James Blunt himself later revealed the whole incident was a complete fabrication. Ed was drunk, messing around, and he cut himself, Blunt confessed. We made a fancy story up. People fell for it. It was very embarrassing. He confirmed that everything except the scar itself was invented. It's a bizarre twist, isn't it? A royal mishap, a celebrity injury, and a complete cover-up, all connected to this one historic sword. And now, that sword is being returned to the royal collection. But what else is on the list? It's not just swords and tall tales. The Times also reports that a 19th century oil painting of Eugenie, Empress of the French and wife of Napoleon III, by Charles-Édouard Boutibon, is among the items being returned. Adding to that, historic photographs by the renowned photographer Cecil Beaton are also on the list. These are not just personal belongings. They are pieces of history, reflecting royal connections and artistic heritage. It's important to remember that the royal collection isn't the king's personal property. As the collection's website clearly states, it is not owned by him as a private individual, but rather held in trust by the king as sovereign for his successors and the nation. This distinction is crucial because it underscores the historical and national significance of these items. This situation raises some interesting questions. Should Prince Andrew have been allowed to keep these items, given his changed circumstances? Is it right to separate him from possessions that may hold sentimental value, even if they technically belong to the nation? And what does this whole episode say about the future of the royal family and the balance between personal lives and public duty? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.